Hello and welcome. How are we all doing? So this week, let's talk about something that's happened. As a cyclist, or someone that goes out cycling regularly, not a full-on cyclist, going tight leg, like going out every weekend on my mountain bike, but I cycle to and from work every day. One of my biggest fears, and I'm pretty sure 99% of other cyclists as well, is a flat tyre. Oh dear. So, I've got a bit of a flat tyre on my Voodoo Limber, on my converted gravel bike. And that's a bit of a boring video, but I thought I'd show you how to repair a puncture on a inner tube. So I've got inner tubes on this still. I haven't gone tubeless yet because I don't know how much I'm going to be keeping this bike for. Come with me as I fix this. First of all, but what tools are we going to need? Obviously you're going to need to take your wheel at the frame or the forks. This is the front wheel. Quick release, nice simple job. You're also going to need, so I'm going to do this with all the basic tools, none of my fancy stuff. A hand pump. You're going to need a hand pump. You're going to need some tyre levers. I can remove my tyre without tyre levers, but I will show you how to do it with tyre levers. You're going to need some tyre levers. You are going to need a basic puncture repair kit and a bowl of water. Simple as that, and a piece of sandpaper. You can just see tucked up behind there. So this little kit, my in-laws bought for me. It's a great piece of kit. I've had it in my bike for, well, they bought it for me about 3 years ago now. I think 2-3 years ago. It's been in my bike since. I've always carried it around with me as a spare, and going to be using it. So let's make a start. Let's get cracking. Let's fix my tyre. We're on the side. Obviously I know some of you are going to be doing this on the floor, so I apologise. 2 tyre levers, valve cap off, the little ring that keeps the valve in place off. Put these somewhere safe so you don't lose them. Pop that off. One tyre underneath. Try not to pinch it in a tube because you're going to cause more issues otherwise. That's it. There we go. There's another one done. Probably can't see it very well up there. So let's pop it down now. There. Remember, try not to pinch your tube. But partially around now. Got that one. So you go back to that one. And sometimes you might be lucky enough and you might not even need a bowl of water. It might be obvious where you've got your puncture, but that isn't always the way. Tube out, wheel to one side, bosh, done. So, in fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this wheel, this tyre off quick. Actually, I'm going to run my finger around on the inside of the tyre. Make sure there's no obvious sharp bits in there. Be careful, because if there is sharp bits in there, you're going to hurt yourself, unfortunately. But no, there's no obvious thorns sticking through, so all good. Get your pump, get your valve. I've never used this pump before, so You'll have to forgive me. For some reason, there's still a bit of air in there as well. Not that side. There we go, that's on. So as said, you might be lucky enough to find the hole without a bowl of water. But I've got a funny feeling, because what happened to me, I came home from work, looked at my bike a couple of days later, oh, I'll go for that tyre. There's a bit of an arse. So I thought, you know what, I'll make a video on that. So again, there's probably many other videos out there, stuff like this. If there is, I apologise. But if you're here, you know the YouTube algorithm has brought you here for a reason. If you're still here with this at this space, thank you very much. So I'm just having a little feel around, see if I see any feel any loose air anywhere. If I can't, then I'll take it indoors, and pop it into a bowl of water. And we'll go from there. See if we can find any air leaks. Because I definitely can't find nothing there. Nothing in the valve, is there? No. Give it a squeeze. Can't hear nothing. So let's pop indoors, pop it in a bowl of water, see if we can see anything. So we'll pop it in a bowl of water. I'm trying to do this whilst I hold the phone. So please excuse me. 2 seconds, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Can't see no bubbles yet. Do it a squeeze. There's definitely nothing around the valve, which is good. And there we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to keep my finger on that. I should have brought some chalk in with me. Let's go back out to the shed and fix it. Out to there. So back out to the shed. Rub my finger over the hole all the way. And colour it with a little pen just so I can see where it is. That's not very good. I don't have any chalk, unfortunately, out to, which I thought I did. So let's maybe do a bit of carbon. Bit of carbon on there. There we go. Bit of carbon. We know where it is. So should we lose it, we know where it is. Let the air out. We know where the hole is. Deflated. Bit of sandpaper. Give something and stuff to stick your sticker, your repair patch to stick to. Get your repair patch. I know some of these come with a glue. They're the cheap old style kits. patch on now. I'm going to put a bit of weight on now. Let's pop that. Like something a bit heavier, but I don't really have anything heavy, I don't think, to hand. I've got a vice, but that's probably a bit too heavy. Leave that on there for a couple of hours, let that sit, and I'll be back in a couple of hours later. Pop that off. It looks like it's set on there quite well. Let's give this a few pumps, shall we? See what happens. It's gonna look like a dickhead knowing on it all bloody fail. You watch. Hey ho. Look, if I look up. I apologise. I'll be bleeping that out as well. I've got to start bleeping my stuff out. So I apologise, not been around for a week. One video I put on YouTube, they weren't happy with, so I wasn't able to post for a week. I apologise. I'll make up for it though, and I'll avoid doing videos like that again. Little bit of a pump up. There's my patch gone. Look at that. Patch fixed. Bit of squirty water. Happy days. No bubbles. Happy days. Just pop it back on the tyre. Pop it back on the bike, and away we go. There we go. Bosh. Done. Pump out the way. Wheel back up here. What we'll do whilst we're here, we'll have a quick look around the rim, make sure there's nothing in there again. Make sure there's no spokes, nothing that's floating around inside the wheel. There's a little bit of cut wood then. I can't see it being that. Again, double check your tyre. Make sure there's no sharpies around the edge. Otherwise we'll be back here doing exactly the same thing again. You'll be annoyed with yourself for doing so because I've done it before. All good. No sharpies in there. So, how I do it? I normally try to align the logos away from the valve because I don't like to be normal. Get your valve. Let's try and get it so you guys can see it. Get your valve, pop that through, tyre over. Get your little ring that holds the valve in place. Do that up as far as you can. So there's pressure and there's Schrader valves for inner tubes. This works both ways. It works for all inner tubes. It might even work for a motorbike inner tube. I know I've done it before in a couple of mopeds back in the day. Especially my Honda C50. You're enough to know what one of those are. There we go, tube back in, pop tyre on, tyre is on and pump it up, away you go. It is as simple as that. Get your pump, and now you can pump it up. So pump it up just a little bit. It's going to take me a while. I might fast forward this bit. Then you want to try and align the tyre. So the little rim, little lip we get there, I don't know if you can see that on camera. I'll try and zoom in on that bit. You want to try and do that so that's the same all the way around, both sides. Otherwise you'll end up with a little bit of a wobble. You won't notice it, but if it's in your front tyre you will notice it out your eyesight and it'll be kind of annoying. Just to get it popped on now and over. Anyway, let's get pumping up a bit more. Do that valve up, that little ring up a little bit more. Check the other side quick. Other side is spot on. All fixed. Pop that back on. There you took it off. Spin it out. Pop that back on. How you took it off. And hope and pray it don't go down. But otherwise, your puncture is fixed, your puncture is done. Cheapest basic minimal tools. Oh, let's turn that back on. So you don't have to have an expensive pump like this. You can get pumps like this in the pound shops and the wheel goes anymore, so they've unfortunately gone peaked on. But the rain, stuff like that, so you don't have to have expensive kits. You can get puncture repair kits in Poundland, I think obviously probably about £1. They'll do the job, they'll keep you on the road and they'll keep you going. But mine's done. That's as solid as a bloody rock at the moment, so I will check the tyre pressure in a minute. And yeah. So remember, if you enjoy these videos, I know I don't post many bike videos nowadays. I like to do a bit of vlogging and stuff. I will try and post the odd video. I really will. Might have a new project bike on the way. Reason why this one might be going. Yeah, if you enjoy these videos, little simple videos like this, I'll try and do more often. Little tweaks and turns and blah, blah, blah. Just give us a like, share and subscribe. It costs nothing. Helps my channel grow. Adios amigos. Always wear a helmet. Goodbye.